Deep in the heart of specialized manufacturing facilities around the world, a transformation takes place that turns one of nature's most formidable predators into some of the most coveted luxury goods on the planet. We're talking about crocodile leather, a material so rare and exclusive that it makes up less than 1% of all leather production globally, yet commands prices that can reach $50,000 for a single handbag. This isn't your typical leather manufacturing story. While cowhide and other common materials flow through standard tanneries by the millions, crocodile leather requires an entirely different level of precision, expertise, and specialized equipment that most facilities simply cannot handle. The process is so unique that conventional tanneries can't work with crocodile skins, and crocodile leather facilities can't process other materials without complete modification. Today, we're taking you inside the secretive world of crocodile leather manufacturing, where ancient reptilian hides become the ultimate status symbols for luxury fashion houses like Hermes, Louis Vuitton, and Gucci. From the carefully controlled farms that supply these precious skins to the master craftsmen who transform them into works of art, you're about to witness a process that combines cutting-edge technology with centuries-old techniques. But here is what makes this journey even more fascinating. The sheer scale and complexity behind what appears to be a simple luxury item is striking. It takes 2 to 3 entire crocodiles to create just one handbag, and with facilities like Sunny International Leather Industry producing over 10,000 finished skins every month, we are looking at an operation that is both massive in scale and incredibly precise in execution. The story begins thousands of miles away from the finished boutiques in places like Australia's Northern Territory, where major fashion houses have invested millions of dollars in crocodile farming operations. These are not just any farms. We are talking about sophisticated facilities that can house up to 50,000 saltwater crocodiles, complete with egg incubator laboratories, hatcheries, and specialized growing pens. The investment is staggering, with companies like Hermes spending over $7 million just to acquire a single farming operation. The journey from living crocodile to luxury leather starts with careful selection and harvesting. These saltwater crocodiles, prized for their supple strength and distinctive scale patterns, undergo a meticulous sizing process that determines their ultimate destiny. Small bags require hides measuring 30 to 34 centimeters, while larger luxury pieces need skins stretching 40 to 50 centimeters. Every millimeter matters in this business because manufacturers must maximize the use of each hide to avoid costly waste. Once harvested, the raw crocodile skins begin their transformation at specialized tanning facilities, equipped with technology that would make conventional leather producers envious. The first critical step involves the beam house, where skins arrive heavily salted for preservation and undergo their initial preparation for the complex tanning process ahead. The soaking process alone reveals just how different crocodile leather manufacturing is from standard operations. While regular leather might need a simple rinse, crocodile skins require careful removal of salt and preservatives, allowing the skin to reabsorb lost moisture while dissolving specific proteins that could interfere with the final product. This isn't a quick dip. It is a carefully monitored process that sets the foundation for everything that follows. What happens next would destroy most other types of leather, but it is essential for crocodile skins. Using slaked lime in controlled temperatures or sodium sulfide in warmer climates, the processing dissolves away the epidermis and scales while converting fats into soaps. This aggressive treatment makes dark pigment soluble and opens up the skin structure, preparing it for the bleaching and tanning stages that will determine the final quality of the leather. The acidification stage introduces another level of complexity that showcases why crocodile leather commands such premium prices. Each skin gets immersed in carefully balanced acid water to lower its pH value, assisting in removing impurities like fat and protein while promoting the penetration of tanning agents that will give the leather its characteristic properties. Here's where the real magic happens: the chrome tanning process that transforms these raw skins into the pale blue material known in the industry as wet blue stock. This is not a quick procedure. It takes place in specialized drums over 2 to 3 days, with master tanners monitoring every aspect of the chemical conversion. By the end of this stage, the skins have become chemically stable and ready for the precision work that separates luxury crocodile leather from everything else. The shaving process reveals the incredible attention to detail required in crocodile leather manufacturing. Using specialized machines, skilled operators shave the tanned leather to achieve uniform thickness across the entire hide. For smaller skins with belly widths less than 40 centimeters, this means achieving a thickness of less than 1 millimeter, a precision that requires both advanced equipment and years of experience to master. But we are just getting started. The skins at this stage are still far from the glossy, perfectly finished leather that will eventually grace the shelves of the world's most exclusive boutiques. The real artistry begins in the finishing stages, where decades of craftsmanship knowledge combines with modern technology to create something truly extraordinary. Quality control, at this level, operates on standards that would make aerospace manufacturing jealous. Every skin gets graded, with only defect-free Grade 1 skins advancing to the laser-guided shaving process, which ensures the critical thickness range of 0.8 to 1.2 millimeters required for luxury handbag production. The precision required at this stage becomes almost surgical in nature. Workers use specialized rotary tools to mark preparatory sewing lines on each skin, carefully thinning the areas where stitches will run. This seemingly minor detail prevents needles from hitting calcium deposits that could shatter and ruin hours of meticulous work. When you are dealing with materials worth thousands of dollars per square foot, there's absolutely no room for error. The dyeing process showcases just how far crocodile leather manufacturing has evolved beyond traditional methods. Unlike standard leather that might get a simple color bath, crocodile skins undergo a multi-stage dyeing procedure that penetrates deep into the unique cellular structure while preserving the natural scale patterns that make each piece distinctive. The dyes themselves are specially formulated to interact with the chrome-tanned leather, creating color stability that will not fade or crack under the stress of being shaped into luxury goods. Temperature control during dyeing becomes absolutely critical. Too hot and the delicate scale structure can distort. Too cold and the dye will not penetrate properly, leading to uneven coloration that would immediately disqualify the skin from luxury use. Master craftsmen monitor these temperatures with the precision of a laboratory, adjusting chemical compositions based on factors like humidity, skin thickness, and the specific color being achieved. Drying chambers that follow the dyeing process represent decades of engineering refinement. These are not simple ovens. They are climate-controlled environments where skins either hang dry or get processed through toggling systems that use precise airflow and temperature gradients to remove moisture without causing shrinkage or distortion. The leather emerges from this stage with its final color locked in and its structure stabilized for the finishing work ahead. The shaving process returns, but now with even greater precision demands. Using computer-guided equipment, operators reduce the leather to its final thickness specifications. Different parts of a single skin might require different thickness levels depending on their intended use. Areas that will form the main body of a handbag need different properties than sections destined for handles or decorative elements. This is where the true artistry reveals itself. Master finishers apply protective coatings that determine whether the final product will have a high gloss finish, a subtle matte appearance, or the velvety texture of suede-finished crocodile leather. Each option requires different chemical formulations and application techniques that can take years to master. The coating process alone can involve multiple layers, with each one carefully cured before the next application. Quality inspection at this stage operates like a forensic examination. Trained specialists examine every square centimeter under specialized lighting, looking for microscopic flaws that could compromise the final product. Scale patterns are analyzed for consistency, color uniformity is verified under multiple light sources, and flexibility tests ensure the leather will maintain its properties through years of use. The grading system reveals just how exclusive this material really is. Only a small percentage of processed skins achieve the Grade 1 classification required for the most. These are prestigious luxury goods. These perfect specimens command premium prices from fashion houses willing to pay extraordinary amounts for materials that meet their exacting standards. Storage and handling of finished crocodile leather requires climate-controlled environments that rival fine art conservation facilities. Temperature fluctuations, humidity changes, and even exposure to certain types of artificial lighting can affect the leather's properties. Facilities invest in sophisticated environmental controls to ensure their finished products maintain their quality during storage and transportation. The logistics of moving finished crocodile leather to luxury manufacturers involve specialized packaging and shipping procedures. Each skin is individually wrapped, cataloged, and tracked through a chain of custody that ensures traceability from farm to final product. Insurance values for these shipments can reach astronomical levels, reflecting the material's extraordinary worth. Manufacturing facilities must also navigate complex international regulations governing crocodile products. CITES permits, export licenses, and documentation requirements create a paper trail that accompanies every skin through the global supply chain. Compliance departments within these facilities work full-time to ensure all legal requirements are met for international shipments. The human element in crocodile leather manufacturing cannot be understated. While modern technology handles many processes, the critical decisions still rely on craftsmen whose expertise comes from decades of hands-on experience. These specialists can assess skin quality, predict how materials will behave during processing, and make adjustments that determine whether a skin becomes a luxury masterpiece. Otherwise, it gets relegated to lower-tier applications. Training new workers in this specialized field takes years, not months. The combination of chemical knowledge, mechanical skills, and aesthetic judgment required to excel in crocodile leather manufacturing creates a workforce that commands premium wages and often stays with companies for entire careers. From the remote crocodile farms of Australia's Northern Territory to the precision-controlled tanneries where master craftsmen work their magic, you have witnessed the incredible journey that transforms nature's most formidable predator into the ultimate luxury statement. Every step of this extraordinary process, from the careful selection of Grade 1 skins to the surgical precision of the finishing work, reveals why crocodile leather commands such astronomical prices and remains the crown jewel of luxury fashion. The next time you see a crocodile leather handbag in a boutique window, you will know the remarkable story of craftsmanship, technology, and expertise that made it possible.